Um, and just in case you don't know yet, there are no treasure chests in this game, only draw points. And as you can see, draw points, um, they give you, well, basically free magic, as long as you have someone with the draw command in your party. But I always have someone with the draw command in my party, so I'm not worried about that. So since we brought up some blizzards from that Jelly enemy earlier, we can cast them on these bombs now. You can never target them. Oh, and something about levels in this game. To get a level up, you always only need 1,000 experience, so that makes it kind of easy to level in this game. However, the thing is, enemies level up with you, so if you're at level 100, most enemies will also be at level 100. This enemy, the Duel, I think, you can draw all 3 elements from it, so that's quite useful. But yes, it's also quite weak. It can cast magic on you, so if you're on low HP, watch out. But it's already dead. And yes, your GFs in this game can also level up, besides gaining AP and abilities. When GFs level up, their summons will become more powerful, and I think they have more HP too. Yeah, I am confident enough. So this is our first boss of the game, Ifrit. He's actually another GF or Guardian Force, so once we defeat him, we can add him to our list of GFs, and we can also junction him too. He doesn't have much to draw, so I'll just cast Blizzard on him. Blizzard's not doing much damage, so I'm not sure that's his weakness. But I won't bother scanning him because our physical attacks can be pretty much strong enough to take him out anyways, even without any spells. Oh yeah, and how limit breaks work in this game is, when you're at low HP, you can activate your limit break. It will appear sometimes. But yeah, that's Squall's limit break, Renzo Kupin. Basically, he attacks the enemy several times, and depending on what sword he has or how lucky you are, you'll get a finisher move like that. For now, I only have Rough Divide, so you know what? Let's get Squall back up on more HP. But Rough Divide is basically the first finisher move Squall has, and until you get a better sword, you won't be able to use any more powerful finishers. And yes, the reason why I had to cure Squall was because that attack is quite powerful. If it actually hit Squall while he was still at low HP, it would have definitely killed him. We still have some time left, so let's draw more cure spells from him. He should almost be dead. If it only has 1000 HP, so maybe a few more rounds of hitting him will take him out. And he's dead. So now we have Ifrit as our new guardian force. He'll be quite useful because he starts off with the strength junction ability, so you can immediately junction magic to our strength now, which would be quite useful. No, we do not need another tutorial. So what we want him to do is first learn fire magic refining, because that will be quite useful to us. And let's junction him to Squall. Okay, so what I did in that last battle was I drew a bunch of magic from that well enemy. So as you can see, when we junction them to our stats, in this case our magic stat, you can have a huge increase in it depending on how much of each magic you have stocked. So let's equip them. And as for Squall there, he can equip Blizzard to his strength and Thunder to his Spirit, and Spirit in this game is basically your magic defense. So we passed the test, and now what we want to do is head back to Balam Garden. But before we do that, let's head to another place first, which is Balam Harbor, or basically Balam Town. And that is just south, I think, of Balam Garden. Yeah, this road will basically take us to the town. And also one other thing of note is, while you're walking on a road, you cannot encounter any enemies. So basically the only thing that we want to do here is buy some stuff from the shop here. We don't have much money, but basically what we want to buy is, let's say 8 Phoenix Downs is good, and maybe 4 more potions. Yeah, and I'll just buy a bit of all of these status restoring items. And no, we do not want or need a 10 right now. And Okay, since we have 100 thunders stocked for both Squall and Christus, we cannot draw any more thunders. So let's head back to Hulam Garden now.